Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over the new South Vern dungeon called Chaos Line that allows you to earn a ton of additional materials in tier 3. So to start this, you're going to have to go complete the entire South Vern main quest line. And then once you've done that, you're going to go to North Vern and you're going to go to the Infinite Chaos Dungeon vendor. So it'll be a vendor standing right next to where you queue up for Chaos Dungeons. And this vendor will have a quest that takes you to South Vern to talk to the vendor for this specific dungeon. And completing that will give you 2 entrance keys. And then that also unlocks the weekly quest that will give you 2 more keys on a weekly basis. All that quest does is have you go kill a bunch of enemies. And this dungeon, that quest, and the vendor are very similar to the Anguished Island dungeon. And once you've done that, you can enter the dungeon that's right behind the vendor. And the dungeon itself is pretty simple. You follow these symbols on your minimap. So first off, you have to find one of the key symbols. Once you go there, there will be a corpse with a protective dome over it, and when you go over to it, an elite will spawn. You kill that elite, it'll drop a ton of the currency you need for the vendor, and then you loot that body. And then there are also 3 different areas that have locked off gates and what's called an altar's ember inside of those. So you're going to use that key you got off of the corpse, open up one of those gates, and then there will be a protected altar in there. You again kill the elite that spawns. It'll drop a ton more currency as well. Then you just interact with that altar and you rinse and repeat that exact same thing 3 times. Then once you've destroyed all 3 of the altars in there, there will be a boss symbol you go to, and you just go kill the boss. And then once you kill that boss, he will also drop a bunch more currency for the vendor, and then you are done with that run. Only the elites that spawn when doing the objectives and the boss will give you any currency, so you don't have to worry about any of the other enemies in here. Now, once you have gotten some currency from doing this dungeon, you can go back to the vendor and you can use that currency on all of the rewards from this vendor, which are primarily tier 3 honing materials. Now, all of these rewards require a 1370 item level and are one-time buys per roster. So once you buy these on any character, you can't buy them again on any other character. And it does actually give you a pretty good chunk of materials. And the reason this is done like this, so people that play less characters or only play one character can get a pretty big chunk of materials for that single character, and people with a ton of alts can't just easily farm this massive amount of resources. Now, all of these resources are bound to the character, but the keys for this dungeon and the currency you farm from the dungeon are bound to roster. So if you want to transfer those over into your roster storage and use them on a different character that's 1370, you can do that. And you get pretty much all the honing material rewards you could expect. You can get up to 500 weapon stones, 1500 armor stones, you can get 10 shard pouches, you can get 170 honor leap stones, you can get solar graces, solar blessing, solar protection, so all the items that increase your chance of honing. Then you can get up to 1,000,000 silver, you can get some rapport items, you can get some epic card packs, and then if you have bought in all of that and for whatever reason you keep farming this dungeon, you can buy an infinite amount of the uncommon XP cards, which at that point I don't think it is at all efficient to go farm this dungeon to get this small amount of card XP. But that's pretty much all you have to do to get a ton of additional tier 3 materials from the Chaos Line dungeon in South Vern. So subscribe if you want to see more Lost Ark or other MMO videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about this dungeon, and thanks for watching.